What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today we're going to take a first look at the Alliance and the Horde Shipyards in patch 6.2. Now, I was really excited to do this, and so hopefully you guys are too. This is on the PTR, as I said, and so it might change a little bit, but I am going to show you guys just a basic layout and what it looks like to build your first ship. And so as soon as you log in, and it's patch 6.2, you get a quest in your garrison. It sends you over to the Iron Docks. That was where people thought the dailies were. It's actually just a breadcrumb quest to, I guess, get you over to Tan Jungle ultimately. You talk to this orc, because, like, apparently since Blackhand died, he's like, I'm just doing me. And even as Alliance. And you do some quests for him, you kill that asshole that I just killed, and then you're going to go back to your garrison, and then guess what you're going to do? You're going to have to get 5,000 garrison resources, and that's what it shows on PTR. Obviously, it could change, but usually, if they had like a placeholder number, it would be like 10, right? And it's 5,000 garrison resources to do this, and I don't even know if that's intended or not, but that is a huge amount, and honestly, I don't even know. I mean, like, that seems like a little bit too much. But, we'll see what happens. I know a lot of people are pissed off. And so as soon as you get the quest, you have to go down here, and they introduce this new little walkway so you can go right down to your shipyard. And I'm really excited about this. I don't really know if there's going to be levels of shipyards either, but right now, I'm just pretty excited to experience all of it, and I'm also really glad to be bringing you guys, I guess, all this footage here. And anyway, so you go and you talk to that Mr. Orc guy. And like I mean I don't know what's going on. Like it's like it doesn't work. Okay, like I don't get it. Anyway, so you talk to him. You give him 5,000 garrison resources, and okay, it's a really big shipyard, right? Maybe I mean because I played Age of Empires, right? It took tons of lumber just to build a stupid little fishing ship, all right? And so I do understand, but it's still kind of crazy, all right? And so you talk to him, you get the quest, and then you come back over and you gotta talk to this orc again. Now this is where it's like y'all thought 5,000 was the end. It's not. Okay, now you got to give, well, first you get a plan, you learn the plan, then after that, you have to pay another 1,000 garrison resources to get the first ship. And the ship is going to take you over to Tan Jungle and starts the quest over in Tan Jungle. And so as soon as you do that, you talk to him, and it's like doing a work order kind of, and it's like building this ship. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. And obviously, I mean, it might change, but here it is right here. 1,000 garrison resources to make the naval ship transport, which is what takes you over to Tan Jungle, as I said before. And so I am going to just kind of walk around a little bit and show you guys what the Alliance shipyard looks like. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of it later on, but I do want to show you guys the Horde garrison before I actually show like building the ship and everything else like that, because I kind of want to end on like showing you guys the actual the shipyard with ships in it, and it's like totally crazy awesome. And so honestly, like a lot of people say that the Alliance garrison is way better than the Horde garrison. I tend to agree, okay, but luckily this makes up for it. The Alliance garrison is just garbage. It's just garbage compared to the Horde garrison. It's like the Alliance garrison has like some cannons around, some other, okay stuff, but it does have one thing that's cool about it, is it's got a lighthouse, all right? And the Horde shipyard, you get a lighthouse, but you can't even go inside it. I don't know what's going on there. But you can go inside the Alliance one, which is kind of nice. And as you guys can see, it's got a little searchlight there. And I mean, I'm happy with both of them. Honestly, I really am. And so here's the Horde shipyard, and that's where it looks like. And the quest line is basically the same. You start on the other side of the Iron Docks, and you do the exact same thing. Not really a big deal. I think that there's like one different type of dialogue in between Duratan and the shipbuilder guy. And again, you just come right down here. And so this is actually really cool, guys, if you have the Goblin Glider, because you can, go down there and you'll be like way up in the air. I'll show you guys that to get you guys, I guess, like an aerial view of what the shipyard looks like. And you're actually building your shipyard, ironically, or not really ironically, this is probably on purpose. You're building it in the same place where, I guess, like the ship crashed after doing the Tan Jungle quest. And so as you guys can see, there's a big old ship right there. And again, turn 5,000 garrison resources. And hey, you get a lot out of it. That thing is way bigger than the the Alliance one. And so I'm doing a little flyover, give you guys as much of an aerial view as possible. And I mean, like, this is really nice. Like, there's a lighthouse or like whatever that is. And I think that the Horde one is a lot cooler, personally. And like, so you guys see like the two things that are on the two sides of me. That's where I guess like the ships are docked. And I'll show you guys that towards the end of the video. And again, I don't know if you can make more ships, but it seems like you probably can. And I'm going to be learning more of this stuff as we go. But I wanted to give you guys just this first look, show you guys what it looks like, and just walk around and click onto things, do the stuff, and just show you guys all the little things possible. And so again, like look at that. So the Horde, they have cannons as well as they have these like ballistas, like and like I don't even know. I mean, because like y'all might have played Warcraft 2, like the Alliance were the ones with the ballistas, like the Horde had catapults, and so I don't know what happened there. But I guess they're trolls, right? And so Horde trolls are also the bad guys. Anyway, point is, I'm kind of surprised. The Horde Shipyard is much more well defended and also has just way better armament on it. And I'm gonna show you guys that too. I think I cut that part out. Yeah, I think I did. Well, anyway, the Horde, like, with the Alliance, they have, like, cannons, okay? The Horde have literally machine guns, all right? And it's pretty ridiculous. And anyway, I'm going to go back to the Alliance garrison, or sorry, the shipyard. I'm going to show you guys pretty much this other thing. Okay, so you can buy that thing. And it's like, nobody even gives a fuck about that. I don't even know what it is, all right? And the real thing that's important here is you can buy this thing right here. It's an attack sharks, and I think the sharks also have lasers on them as well as guns. Okay, as you guys can see, so they have guns. It's like that should be a mount. Okay, it shouldn't just be a little thing you can buy. It should be a mount. And I think that you can use these things in order to augment your chances or your chance of success with these naval missions. And I haven't really been able to do a naval mission yet, and I don't know if they're implemented or not, but it doesn't really seem like they are. And so anyway, I'll show you guys myself actually completing the 1,000 garrison resources thing and building the ship. And so this is I was very excited. I didn't know what was going to happen. And so I go ahead and I start the work order, and that huge thing popped up. I was like, oh my god. And basically you just have to wait. You just sit here and you wait, and after you wait for a while, it's done, right? Real simple. And I don't know if it will take longer, because it seems like, it would take, like, I don't know. I mean, like 1,000 garrison resources. I mean, you're paying that much. Like, it better be fucking fast, all right? And so it doesn't take that long, and I'll show you guys what happens whenever it's completed and all that other stuff. But yeah, I mean, you get like you get sharks with guns on them. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy about this. I'm actually pretty excited and pretty happy. But I do think that I'll show you guys why. I do think these naval missions are going to function a lot like the follower missions, and so I hope that that's not really the case. Look at that. See, there's the ship. And so, of course, you just go over there and you click on the ship and you just loot the ship. Just take that gigantic ship, put it in your pocket, no problem. And I didn't quite have room, so I threw away a couple pieces of boar meat so I could make room for the ship that's going to carry me over to Tan Jungle along with my entire crew. And so there it is right there. I don't know why I was getting that lure error, but I wasn't able to actually see what the ship was, but it appeared in the same way that a follower would appear. And so it makes me believe that it's going to be something similar. The naval missions are going to be something similar to the follower missions. I do hope that you can actually, like, not drive, but what's the word? What's the word for, like, having a ship, like driving a ship? Commandeer, command, I guess captain isn't a verb. But, like, take your ship around. I'm going to feel like such an idiot. Basically, take your ship around and just go around the Draenor waters. And maybe, hopefully, like, whenever they introduce Farallon, if that ever happens, you can go and just, like, kill some fungal whales, with some harpoons. Like, it would be great, all right? And so I'm pretty excited about that. And there's also some other vendors here. And so you talk to Urel after you build your first ship, and you get a little cinematic. And actually, I don't know, like, that ship sails off of the other ship. It looks exactly the same as it, and it's actually pretty much the exact same ship. And then, of course, we're looking at cinematic here. And then we land at Tan Jungle. We don't really land, but we dock at Tan Jungle. And as you guys can see, there's a ship that's already there, and I'm pretty certain that, my ship is going to land and dock right where that ship ends up. And anyway, then you go ahead and you're going to get your loading screen, and that's going to start off your Tan Jungle quest line. And I haven't finished this, and I'm going to record it, and of course probably put it up for you guys. And as soon as I'm done with it, and so I do want to show you guys just like on the ship, and just take one last look around the Alliance shipyard, and just show you guys. And so there's the shipyard, and I don't know, like maybe there's another ship that could be on the other side of this one. And you can't really interface or talk with these guys, and your ship also doesn't have a second level. Hopefully this is only like level 1 of your ships, and you can get like way cooler ships later on, like I think that you guys remember, maybe you don't. I think it was called like the Dreadnought or something like that. And it was like this really like just badass Alliance ship in Warcraft 2. And like if you had that ship, I mean, that was it. Anything in the sea was done. All right. And I really hope that like the last level of like the naval base here, their shipyard, is going to be your little build like that Dreadnought with like 10,000 garrison resources, like full cap of garrison resources, and you build it, it's got cannons, and you're just killing whale sharks, and it's going to be amazing. All right, but I'm not going to get too ahead of myself here. Anyway, very excited. Okay. Even though the Alliance ones are not really quite as good. So anyway, guys, I hope you are too, and I'm going to be trying to bring out as much 6.2 content as possible, and that's why this is probably going to be the second video of the day. And also, if you are on the PTR and you want to do stuff, Asmongold, hashtag 1214, you can add me on the PTR and we can do stuff together, and I plan on doing a ton of stuff, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. And I also have my own guild. It's called Swag Donalds, as you guys can see, and you can join. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got, honestly. And so this is a really fun thing to do, and I would recommend you guys go check it out on the PTR now if you have the option to. But that's pretty much all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and well, thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.